Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to the Life Lesson Series number 84. We're going to have literally hundreds of these by the time we're done. But anyway, this is Life Lessons 84. If you're new here, please feel free to reach out for coaching, life, business, relationship, whatever form that you need. And you can do that through a couple of ways. You can do that through the About Me section of this YouTube page. You can do that through the @POPerception Twitter account. Either way, you can get in touch with me, a member of my team, and we can bring you to the remainder of 2021 being really good and moving into 2022, making it even better for you. So hopefully that is helpful and mutually beneficial for you. And that can be a really cool and useful and meaningful way to move forward and get to a better directive. Anyway, as mentioned, this is Life Lessons 84. The Life Lessons are just things life may be trying to teach you that you have not thought about in a while or considered in a while. The first is struggle isn't always bad. Look, when we struggle, we grow. Anytime that you work out, even with a muscle, you're growing when you're struggling because you're pushing new weight. You're leaving things behind that you could do before and moving towards things you didn't think you could do prior. So that means some struggle is necessary. Now, obviously, you don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to physically get to a place that's really unhealthy for you. You don't want to get to a place that is terrible or really, really bad, whatever it is. But at the same time, finding a way to begin to understand the value of making things work in a healthy, meaningful, and progressive manner is valuable to you. And kind of the next thing to look at in this process is also the adding new value to your life and new values for you. So what you value when you're 10 might be a bicycle or a video game. What you value when you're 20 might be a college education or connecting with a new man or lady that you're interested in. What you value when you're 30 is the position you have in your career. What you value when you're 50 might be planning for retirement. What you value when you're 80 is maybe the ability to just get around. So the different things we value in our lives at different life points do change and evolve. And so when you begin to understand that you can kind of interject new ways of dealing with adversity, but also new values. What is important to me now versus what was important to me a few years ago, or for some people whose lives moved really rapidly a few months ago. The next thing to look at is adversity. You're going to have it. What you do with it is what matters. It's not so much whether you have it or not. If you lie to yourself and say you'll never have adversity, you're going to do yourself absolutely no good in the long run because you're going to have it whether you want it or not. But being able to get to a place where you view adversity as a challenge and the ability to move forward, but not as a detriment to your overall personhood, you'll do very well. Have dreams, large dreams, crazy dreams, dreams of that feel so out of reach you wouldn't reach them in 10 lifetimes, but also practical dreams like someday I dream of trying a certain food or moving to a certain place or whatever, things that do take work and consistency, but they also are attainable. And then small dreams. I dream that I could, stand up and sing karaoke in front of 1,000 people. That's doable. You can get to that dream. But having multiple dreams at different levels of importance can be valuable to you as a person. The next thing to look at is goals. They go hand in hand with dreams. So, things you're working towards. Have medium and short-term and long-term goals. A lot of people just only look at goals as big things. But the thing is, the way to use goals properly is to move them towards all different levels. Never be afraid to set a new path or a new goal for yourself. Never also be afraid to turn away from things that you've outgrown or don't matter to you as much as they used to. Lots of times people hold themselves in negative abeyance because they think they're supposed to be the person they used to be years ago, and that really doesn't work out. Setting a new path doesn't mean that you have somehow quit or are negative. It just means that your needs portfolio has changed in a way that is potentially positive for you, or it could be negative if you're changing it because you feel forced out of something and you don't have a clear understanding of what you're trying to accomplish. The next thing is forgive yourself for your prior, previous, or mischievous mistakes. Now, self-forgiveness is one of those things that's super difficult for a number of reasons, but it's important because when we forgive ourselves, we also give ourselves permission to believe new things, go in new directions, and get to new goals. You can't move forward if you're always thinking about what's behind you, so finding a way to go through the process of self-forgiveness is one of the most important things that you can do for yourself at any given moment. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.